When I tell you guys I got soft locked from doing this freaking showcase, I mean it. I spent almost an hour and a half in the Rally Ranch today. I started at 6:30. 6:30. And starting at 6:30, I did not get the personality of the BIWARNED that I was looking for an hour and a half. Then when I finally got it, I then had to rally for correct. It was a lot of terrible luck with rallying, but we are here today with my little kitty looking at me, and we're going to be showcasing BIWARNED today. Now, I know a lot of people, when I made my most forgotten yokai of Parasol, now there is a difference between forgotten and bad. Some people were like, wasn't BIWARNED the most forgotten? No, I remember BIWARNED because it sucks. But I don't remember Parasol because it was always mediocre. So, I don't know. I remember things that are bad and things that are good and not really anything much in between, right? But we're going to be taking a look at BIWARNED today to finally come to the conclusion on which one is the most forgettable. And this one we're using an interesting set. We're going to be going for a stall breaking one. I know it sounds weird, but we're going to be, I'll show you what I mean by it. So we have the item health amulet here, which is going to give us a little bit of health passively back every turn. And then we have very frail, robust, clever, so I can just tank hits a lot better on both sides. And that'll help us with some of the things we're trying to do. So it's you'll see the moveset here and you'll see the plan. So we can stop them from healing, we can deal half their health, and then we can provoke them. That's pretty much the idea on a lot of, on slower Lumians, right? I don't know if you outspeed Sluggish Venilin. I kind of have to check. But if you do, that would be pretty cool. But I doubt most Venilins... Oh, look at that, you do. I guess depending on speed investment, you're going to outspeed Venilin, which is pretty cool. And yeah, basically the whole point is we are looking to just be annoying to bulky things. Like, do you outspeed Soul Burst Gas Stroke? That thing is 65, and that thing always runs sluggish. Oh my god, it's a speed tie. Okay, hold on. There we go. So, yeah, basically the whole point is we want to stop things from healing. We want to pivot out with Dissipate. We want to do half their health with Spite. Then we can provoke them if needed. This last move can really be whatever, though. And the TPs are very simple. We have 200 health, which is just to maximize your health. 36 energies to get you to 240. 48 melee defense is just leftovers after you put it into 200 range defense. And then 16 speed to get a little bit of extra speed against sluggish things around the 65 speed tier. And then our ability, of course, motivational. We want to send it out first, making it so all of our moves cost 10% less. So yeah, that's what took so long. It took a very long time. But we're going to try it and see if it was disappointing or not. Alrighty, so, my god. Hoping that this works out. Okay. I mean, the problem with this is, wait, if I Hula Blue, they don't get, healing from Lumi, right? What, 38? This is 44. Okay, yeah, so we probably outspeed it. There's the issue of Eruptodon, but I can always just go Lumi and it'll hopefully be fine. I really like how good Whippledrift is this game, because after one Hasten, we kind of eviscerate their team. We just have to be a little bit careful against Wiki. Then again, we do kind of wall Wiki, so we're not too stressed about that. I do like how strong our Draco Beam can be this game, but the real issue here is going to be Luminami. My Zip Zap is also really good. We're going to actually lead the BIWARNED, because we kind of have to do that. And if it ends up being Tyrex lead, we can go Insta into... Do I go Wiki here, or do I go Waba to potentially live a hit from the Albatross? That's the real question I have to ask myself. Because if I go Waba... I don't know. I don't think Waba's super great. I think Wiki's probably the better option, leaving Ika and Whippledrift to do most of the heavy work this game. Or I can go with Infernix and then go for Air Move, which hits a lot of their team for solid neutral damage. It wouldn't do too much to Luminami, but we could try that. And that honestly seems more exciting than bringing 3 walls. So, let's do this. Well, that's not what you want to see when you start out a battle like this. Definitely not. This is not the best option or the best lead for us. I can probably just go for a Dissipate, though. See how this works. They are immediately Hellstorm. Frick. Well, There goes my health. Unless they magnify, then I can go into Lumi. They get Dark Surge, I don't die, I Wave Wrecker, they die. And then they would go in, they would get the damage of COSMIORE that they need. This is gonna be spooky. Let's see how this works. No, they just go straight up for Dark Surge. I don't take too much. I don't take too much. Alright, we're gone. Whipple Drift is probably fine. It doesn't kill it, but we could hasten and get some really early damage out. I could. But I'm gonna wait a little bit and try to go for other stuff. Only real issue here that I can think of that is gonna be really bad is dealing with Wiki's poisons. Let's Flash and Flee. They're probably gonna go their own Luminami, that or their Wiki. They just go Wiki. Alright, so this is gonna be interesting. Let's see how we're gonna handle this. Let's just try a Frost Beam. If they poison, we get poisoned. A Mudslide. I'm lost, but sure. I can't provoke this thing, but I can stop it from healing with BIWARNED, which is quite funny to me. We can try BIWARNED. I kind of wish, now I'm wishing I was Wonder Herb over Provoke, because you don't really need Provoke if you're gonna be, yeah, you don't really need Provoke in this instance. Let's try a Spite, see what happens. Spite, we deal solid damage. Hey, Herbal. I can't Hula Baloo it. I should have Hula Balooed first, probably. Let's see if they let me. They're not going to let me, but they could. They do! They let me! Hula Baloo! Bop! Oh, that's spooky for them. They don't get healed. They don't get healed! Because of the Hula Baloo! That's huge. That is big. That is big. Alright, so I don't know what they're going to do now. They're probably just going to end up going for the same thing they just did. I'm going to play Ika. Okay, we did something good there. That is something that we wanted to happen. But when they're gone, and they're to your snack. Okay. This is such a great game so far. I don't really see why not to Energy Surge. Even if my boots are gone, I actually would prefer them being gone. I'm not going to lie. Nice crit. Do they slap down? I'd love a slap down, actually. Okay, the reason I'm happy about that is because there's nothing on their team that I necessarily am required to outspeed. That's the thing. It's not a requirement right now. I'm completely content with this. And we get huge... Yeah, we just have to honestly... What we need to do is burst their team down. Like, burst it down. That's what needs to happen. Because if we don't burst it down, we're not going to be looking too good. As they go straight into Eruptodon, that makes a lot of sense. I can go Lumi. There's not really much of a problem if I do. And then I can Wave Wrecker into Frost Beam on the Wiki because it will kill it. And there's nothing that they can do about that. They end up just Dark Surging knowing Lumi would come in, which is fair, but I don't take all that much. We're going to just attempt a Wave Wrecker here. They could just try to go for another Dark Surge expecting Flash and Flee. But yeah, look, my motivational making me be in the energy lead pretty much the entire time is great. 10% is a big difference in a lot of these games. Your snack comes in as I go for the nice Wave Wrecker to break the tank, and then I get to go for a Flash and Flee, which definitely won't kill it, but that does let me just go right back into Ika. I don't think Flash and Flee kills. I'd have to do like that much. Which, no, it won't kill. But at least we get it off. We Flash and Flee. Oh, it does kill. Okay, so that's really, really good. BIWARNED put in... okay. BIWARNED is not going to be the thing that's going to sweep the game. It is here to be a hindrance, and it definitely did that just then. Whipple Drift is a good option, because if I hasten... But no, they would just Hellstorm at that point. So do I go Whipple Drift, and then if they reveal Eruptodon, I go right back into Lumi? I probably do that, right? Or I could go very safe and go Infernix. They can't save their Wiki is the thing. There's nothing on my team that I don't have that's just going to end up killing it. Yeah, I'm actually just going to end up going straight into Infernix here, honestly. Because my Jetstream is going to be very strong against it. Though, I don't think I outspeed it is the issue. They do just Hellstorm as I take nothing. And now I get to Jetstream. Landslide won't kill me. I can kill them with a Jetstream. But there is a very good chance that I do end up dying to Hellstorm Chip. And you actually just go for a Magnify. Okay. Whipple-Drift is looking better and better as this game goes on. Just one-shot the... Don't even one-shot the Eruptodon. Tragic. Landslide's definitely coming out. Bywarned's the most realistic sack I can think of. Just because at this point it already did its job. It hindered the Wiki, did half its health, and then clicked Hula Baloo. Like, it did its job, so there's no reason to keep it around. And then keeping Infernix alive is going to be very helpful for if there's a Tyrex in the back. So I can try to blow it up a lot faster than Lumi can, so the battles will not last as long. Yeah, they go for Dark Surge. And I can actually hasten. Hello? My cat's like yelling. I don't really know what she wants. She probably wants to go outside, but my there's someone over right now with a dog that is not familiarized with my kitty, and those don't mix, right? They don't mix. You can't mix them together. They'll just explode. Anyway, I'm glad the Bywarned did something in the first battle. You love that. You love to see when stuff like that works out in game 1. Do I do half? Do I do half? Let's see. My cat is rubbing on my hand now. Oh, I do way more than half. Oh! Vice Jaws. Ow. Let's heal slightly. We don't get that much health back, but we can heal. All these annoyingly bulky teams as of recent. Your Snack. Lumin. Is this Luminami? It's gonna be Luminami Wiki, right? No, it's Avit. Okay. Well, I don't die to any one move it can go for. I'm just gonna hasten. I can't die to any move unless it's a Draft Shell. But even then, after I get this off, yeah, they can't win. Oh my god. Alrighty. Here we go. I can Hula Baloo the Borealisk when it's sleeping, which I find quite comical. Oh, that'll be funny. Let's try that. We're gonna go with the lead of it every single time because, of course, we get huge benefits from it. I feel like Ika Zip Zap is just entirely free this game. I know there's a Borok, but I do have a Lumi, and I also got a Waba, so there is a lot of options I have into that. One big issue this game is going to be dealing with Stratosaur and Zulong, so this game is going to be a lot about playing around with Ika correctly. I really also like how good Whipple-Drift can be if there was no Borealisk. There's also a lot of problems in general. Maybe if I can go with a Poison, maybe Wiki's the play. Oh my god, but I don't want to go Waba, because then it's going to be semi-stall with Ika as the breaker in a team where there's a Pyroland present. But that might be what needs to happen. That, or I can go into Infernix, whose Draco Beam is very strong, but the existence of Luminami does make it a little hard to use. So it's a lot of options I have. I honestly think the best option is probably going to end up being Whipple-Drift, and it's just a thing where I have to kill Borealis. So much easier said than done, but we're going to try it. Alright, so a big issue here is this thing gets an entirely free Mega Chomp, and I'm going to struggle switching into it. And I don't have a Dark Resist. Luminami is my only real option here. So it's a thing of how much Lumi takes. If it's very brawny, I might just like lose off rip because my entire team's hit super effective by Freaking Dark. Oh no, I'm scared now. Yeah, how much is this going to be dealing? Okay, not enough to be a big problem. I can Flash and Flee then. I don't believe they had a plant type. They could Mega Chomp again and try to go for a flinch. That would make everything really, really hard. But let's see how that is going to work out, if that ends up happening. Alrighty. We do get our Flash and Flee off. And our Ika is very scary. That Flash Flee did a lot considering Borealisk. It's not happening, whatever you're asking for. I'm sorry. The kitty wants something, but I don't know what it is. Okay, let's Spite. What's actually might be kind of cool is we might actually outspeed Borealis. Oh, it's this one. It's this Borealisk. What? She's being a kitty. That's what she's being. I'm gonna go Whipple-Drift. Okay, so now that I know that it is this Borealis, I need to figure out if it's gloves or not. Easiest way to do that would be to just hasten here. Because that flash fleet did a lot. I'm going to hasten to see what happens. These generally are a specialty item, though. So he has to swap here. If he's... Nice. Very, very good position with our Whipple Drift right now. Insanely good positioning. The only downside here is that if this is Fanning Flame... I'm not gonna do that much, but it might have to be something that I have to do here because this is a 120 base power move right now. So if we can break through Pyroland, we're in a great position. Yeah, we don't do enough to break it. It is Fanning Flame. It does get a +1. I do get a glide boost, and they actually went for a palm. Okay, they were expecting something majorly different. God, this is just tough. Because at this point, I can go Loomy. But I don't want to give them more stat boost. I feel like they're just going to rejuvenate here, though. I mean, let's see. Let's see what happens. If they rejuvenate... Cat, what? Cat wants something. I don't know what it is. Oh, they actually just go for an attack. That's nice. It's big. I just accidentally broke this thing. I have to fix it. It's not happening right now, Cat. These are things you're gonna have to cope with. I think I broke it. Oops. Okay, well, let's take down the Pyroland with, Whipple Drift. That's something I didn't think I'd be saying today. I can figure out how to fix this. My cat does want something, so we're gonna have to figure out what that is. I'm assuming it's her wanting to go outside. So that's gonna be something I'm probably gonna have to do. Well, I don't kill this with anything, so I might as well try to damage as much as possible. They are just a Jolt Zulong, though. We definitely got a lot of our work done there, though. I could have actually gone Ika. That would have been a crazy move. Go Ika. Try to have something for the Undermine. Oh, wait, I'm close to fixing it. I got it. I'm never touching that again. What are they is the question. I am faster than it. Terrifying. Well, she just ran under my bed. She seems mad at me. For what? I'm not entirely sure at this point. Okay, so this game is going to be coming down to freaking Ika breaking through everything. So this is going to be a great game. I'm so excited. I don't know, though. We're going to see how this works. Well, I can get rid of these with Wiki, so this is not really that much of an issue. It's really dependent on what Borealisk move wants to come out. Which is why I'm kind of thinking I want to go into Wiki here. I could also go Ika, because I am rechargeable, but it's a big risk, but I'm actually going to try the Ika. No, they were expecting that, so they go Borok, but I'm also Boots. So they have what? Borealisk, Borok, Zulong against BIWARNED. Oh, great. Okay. I'm just gonna hope they don't Mega Chomp, and I'm gonna go into Wiki. Hope an Earthquake comes out for some reason. Maybe they're just a Green Arrow Warrior. That's my only hope right now. They're a Green Arrow Warrior. Okay, I can get rid of the Poison Barbs. Only thing that got poisoned is my Ika, which it could be very annoying later. The Mudslide just gets rid of the hazards. We don't have to worry about it. Motivationaling the freaking Wiki though is crazy to me. I don't know what he's gonna go for here. He does swap. I do get rid of the hazards. I do. So one thing I can do here that I want to try is I want to dodge and see what move they go for. And if it's Undermine, I'm going to click Herbal Remedy. And if it's anything else, I go Lumi. Only downside of this play is I lose out on a little bit of chip on Wiki. But right now, I don't know. It is just Tremor. Okay. So, I do get completely free Flash and Fleas with Lumi. Realistically, they're going to call out Lumi coming in here. They don't, actually. This game is not hard at all to win. It's I need to get Spites on everything, and then I need to Fire Breath everything. That's all this game is getting Spites off and then Fire Breathing. So, BIWARNED actually being one of the main reasons I can win this game is quite cool. Motivational is coming in clutch. I've used, like, not a lot of energy. I know it doesn't seem like much, like 5 energy off of a Flash and Fleas, like, oh, cool. But that adds up. It really does. Really quickly. I need to refill my water bottle. I've been drinking it, like, entirely every day, which is great. So I do get the Flash and Flea off here. There's a couple of problems with this. Wiki. I don't know how this is gonna work out. I'm not gonna lie. If I go Ika, I can't go Ika. Wiki can't do that much at this point. BIWARNED. It doesn't. It can live a hit, but no, it doesn't. Lumian has already taken so much. I think it's a Wiki sack. I have to sack Wiki. Yeah, it's just has to sack Wiki. There's not much use it's getting anyway. It was only there for switching against Borealisk like once. And I'm just gonna dodge to be annoying. See what they do. Because there's a chance that maybe they go for a random like Earthquake predicting something. I don't know. No, they do just go for the one-shot move that hits everything on my team. Because I'm very good at dealing with these things. So my wave wrecker on Luminami is actually really good here. Oh, he left the game. Okay. You know, I'm already late as it is, and the 2 stream snipers, being these 2, are here right... Oh, no. Not voice chat. Out of here, birthday cake. Anyway, I do think that BIWARNED is pretty okay. It didn't really do a whole lot. I mean, it was cool. It did stuff, but wish it could have done a bit more, you know? But yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed, and I will see everyone in the next one. Bye-bye!